Hello all, welcome to this video tutorial for Atmel Studio 7.0. This is the updated version of AVR Studio. So in this video we will be seeing how to create a project on Atmel Studio. After installing the Atmel Studio, download from the website. If you have created the shortcut, you can double click on the icon in the desktop, or you can go to the start and go to the all application Atmel Studio and click on the application Atmel Studio 7.0. This will take some time to load. Once the application is launched, here you will be seeing a start page, solution explorer and output window. Here in this you have to go to new project, or else you also can go to file, new, and go to project. Here in this we are going to develop a C program for Atmega 16. For that you have to choose GCC C executable. This option you have to choose and give the project title here. For this tutorial we are going to do the Blink program, which is a very basic hello world like program for any embedded application. After giving that name for your project, click OK. You will get a pop-up window listing the available Atmel microcontrollers. From this we have to choose our target machine. So I type here to search this list. 16 Atmega 16 is the microcontroller chip which we are going to use for this project. Select that and you will be able to see the specification data sheet and the links to that. After confirming this is the target we are going to use, click OK. It will create the project and load with basic functions and header file for the program. Here we see the main program here and the header file for AVR microcontroller is included in this program by default. This window is called here, this window is called as editor window. For any IDE or any program development, we need this editor for writing the code. In this example we are going to see how to interface a LED to microcontroller and make it keep on toggling or like blinking. So here we have a LED connected to the microcontroller through a 330 ohm resistor. Here in this microcontroller, if logic 1 is popping out, then it will make the LED to glow. If logic 0 is popping out, it will make the LED to turn off. It is like if logic 1 comes here, it gives 5 volt, and when it comes here to the LED, it makes the LED to forward bias, and the LED starts conducting and it start glowing. And if logic 0 is applied over here, then it is like grounding this point. If both end of the LED is grounded, it won't glow, the LED will be turned off. This way, by putting logic 1 here, we will make the LED to turn on, and by putting logic 0 in the port pin, we will make the LED to turn off. So here every C program starts with a hash include. It is including a header file to this project. Here this project is for AVR, so here we include a AVR IO configuration as a header file to this project. Similarly, we will be using a header file called delay header file for generating a precise time delay. One good thing about this AVR Studio is that it detects or it uh, predicts what is expected to type. Like if you are typing utility slash, then it brings out all the header files under that, so it is easy for us to write the code, reduce time. So in our program, first thing as we discussed, we are going to use port C pin number 0. Port C pin number 0, if we want to make it as a output pin, we have to configure it in data direction register DDR of port C. So DDRC is for data direction register for port C. It have to be configured as if it is 0, then it is input pin. If that particular bit is 1, then it is a output pin. So if we are representing any number in binary, so it should start with 0B followed by zeros or ones. We are going to use port C pin number 0. For that, I am making it as 1, which means that particular pin is the output pin and rest of the thing were input. Okay. Here in this part, inside the main function, before the while loop, whatever we want to configure or initialize, we have initialized here. And inside the while one loop, we have to write all the codes which we want to repeat it infinitely. So here we are going to send 0 and 1 to port C pin number 0 in an alternate pattern, or after with some time delay we are going to send this 0 and 1 to port C pin number 0. First let us make the port C pin number 0 as 1. And next if we give without any delay, we won't be able to observe the toggling, so we add some delay for the delay between on and off. For that, predefined function is there, underscore delay. If we need microsecond delay, you have to or millisecond delay, we can choose it over here. I use microsecond delay. And off time also same as on time. So what will happen here is when this statement is executed, port C pin number 0 will be turned on, or 1 will be set to the port C pin number 0, so the LED connected to that pin will turn on, and after that it will be glowing there for 50 microsecond. Later this third line, this line will get executed, and so port C pin number 0 will be loaded with 0, logic 0, so the LED will turn off, and again 50 microsecond delay is added. Next to that, after 50 microsecond delay, the program will get back to the first line here inside the loop. It will repeat this 4 lines infinitely because it is in while one loop. Next, in this code we have to add few more things. Apart from the actual code, we have to tell the compiler what is the clock frequency of this microcontroller. To define that, to define the frequency of the CPU, I have to use this statements. And save the file. So this statement is given to define the CPU frequency. Next is configuring the target. Here in this solution explorer, you have to click right click the project folder and click the properties. Here in the property window, in tool chain, optimization level to optimization 2, O2 we have to choose. Next to that, tool, we don't have the hardware tool or any development board attached to the project now, so we have to use the simulator. So drop down this, you will get the simulator option, and that's all. This file is not saved. How to identify that is, this star mark is indicating there is some changes made which is not saved. So you have to go to file and save. So once it is saved, you can see the star mark is removed. After this, go to your program, build the project. Building a project is like compiling the project to find any syntax error is there in the code or not. Go to build menu and click build solution. In the output window, you will be able to see build succeeded. This indicates that there is no error or no warning in the program. For example, let's remove this semicolon in the code on purpose and save the file and build the solution again, and we will be ending with some error. Here in this error, it says that expected semicolon before while. Before this while statement, a semicolon is expected. So let's put the semicolon and rebuild the solution, and we get the succeeded because there is no syntax error in the code. Thank you.